Hey guys, Rilhon here and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do a little bit of a status update thing here. You may have been watching my streams lately, where I have been building two ships, namely the RMS Lusitania and the MV Britannic, which is over here. And yeah, I'm just going to, go over them. A little bit of a tour so far and see how they're coming along. So we're going to start with Britannic. This was one I started a while back. I've taken a bit of a break from it right now though, so I'm working on Lusitania at the moment. But this is a ship I'm not going to fully finish because for one, there aren't tech plans for all of it, or I don't have them. And I just don't feel like putting in all that effort. That's not the case with Lusitania though, which we'll get to later. So yeah, we have built a few decks, not a few decks, a few rooms, mainly on the promenade deck, as you can see. This is weird. There we go. Same here. Gonna fix that. Let's go down and check this out. The cabin class entrance. We are inside here. This is B deck, so yeah, no. Well, the elevator is on B deck. This is promenade deck or whatever it is. So yeah. Here we have the card room. Guess you can say it's a bit of observation lounge. Britannic didn't really have an official observation lounge. However, her sister ship, Georgic, did, so that's a bit of a difference between the two sister ships. There's a staircase going down here that I haven't really built anything below here. And when you go back though, we get to the lounge, which is a cool room. It's rather big, it's very bright, and it has a very nice parquet floor in the middle. And I love my parquetry floors, as you probably know. So yeah, I got a piano here and some bookcases. Yeah, that is pretty much that. When we move back, we get to the long gallery, which is something that many ships of the time had, namely the Queen Mary, for example. Also had one of these long rooms. And yeah, there's a secondary staircase in here. There is supposed to be a children's playroom in this space and a drawing room in here, which will come later. When we move even further back, we get to the smoking room. It's kind of dark. I kind of need to light that up a bit more maybe, but yeah, that is also a very cozy space in my opinion. And that is pretty much what we've done so far on Britannic. I built all the lifeboats and I've outlined the first funnel. We have completely built the hull as well. So yeah, that is that. Outline the decks here in the stern. So yeah, that's what I've done on the Britannic so far, and I think it's looking pretty good so far. And let's move on to Lusitania here. And yeah, this one is a project I started 2 weeks ago maybe. Yeah, 1st of April. It's almost an April Fool's joke, but kinda not. This is built by me, but it's also built by Jet, or Project Titanica. He's helped with the hull, this detailing here, which looks really nice, and he's also gonna build the engines. And he also built the funnels. And yeah, so let's just begin here, take a look. These are both built on the TSN server or Team C network. I'm building many ships on this server, just so you know. This is the bridge, lots of equipment in here, and the wheelhouse. Moving back, we have the officers' quarters with a smoking room. Just give an example of how these rooms looked, kinda basic. This is some stairs that goes down. We are on A deck, or the promenade deck. Oh, sorry, B deck. No, it's A deck, sorry. I'm bad at this. Oh yeah, we have the captain's room here. And it's just generally first class rooms here. So I'm gonna show you this one. This is the smallest. It's very compact. And then we have this one that's larger. So yeah, that's kind of that. It is your usual kind of standard cabins here in the bow. This is the reading and writing room, or drawing room as the Cunard calls it. And yeah, you got a big bookshelf here. And yeah, cool dome in the middle. Lusitania had a lot of skylights like this, so yeah, that's an example of that. Moving back, we have the main hall on A deck. It has a staircase here and an elevator, or two actually. And moving down, we haven't really built anything more, but I have laid out all of these decks because this is a ship I'm going to fully build. Every single space on the ship. So that is what I did with the Titanic and the Olympic class, and that is what I'm going to do with this one. That's pretty exciting. Moving back, we get to the music room, or as it's also known, the lounge, the first class lounge, and has a very large barrel-shaped skylight here, which I really like. Two fireplaces on each end and a piano, and lots of tables and chairs as well, and couches. So very nice space, in my opinion. Moving aft, we have a little bit of a bar, and we also have a smoking room. And I really like this space here. It's very cozy, it's very, I guess you can say it's very private. And then you get to the main smoking room here, that's a little bit larger, or a lot larger, with one of these large skylights. I'm not the biggest fan of this room. I like it, but Mauritania looks cooler in my opinion. Moving back even further, we have a staircase that goes down, we have another bar and a lavatory. Now we get to the veranda cafe, or veranda cafe. It also has a skylight here, and it's kind of a basic room, but it looks cool. And it's probably very cold, because the Atlantic is very cold in general. So that is the end of A deck. As you can see, I've built most of the details on boat deck, not around the funnels though, that will come later. And all of these hatch vents kind of things I have built as well, and the lifeboats of course. You got some cranes here in the stern here, so another set of lifeboats, and some more skylights. This is the second class tower, I guess you could call it, because of course it was separated from the main boat deck, like this. You can see it there in the middle. And yeah, I'm going to show you this now first. You may have noticed that the Lusitania's funnels are black. This is because we have elected to build her wartime appearance, which is the more iconic version of her, and we're gonna build the maiden voyage appearance later with the red funnels, and it also has the yellow stripe here, as you can see. So that is that. You can go in here, second class entrance. We are in the lounge, which is another very compact space, because of course Lusitania experienced a lot of vibrations, so they were forced to strengthen a lot of the areas in the stern, which meant that they added this kind of cage thing, or these large pillars with arches, so that meant that it got kinda smaller, even though it really isn't. But if we move down, we get to, well, we have a staircase here, kind of the main hall, and we have a ladies' room, or I guess you can call it the reading and writing room. It's kind of the same thing, with a skylight and a piano, and bookcases. On the other side we have the smoking room. I need to add a sign above there, so you know what you're getting yourself into. Did I do it here? No. So yeah, this is the smoking room. I have another skylight here. And yeah, pretty straightforward. This is the exit here to the stern. And if we move forward again, we can go down the staircase. And we get to C deck, I think. Yes. And this is basically this is the main hall. It's not up there, but it's down here. And we get some cabins in here. So here's one, for example. And what's interesting with this is that you could actually, if there was too many passengers, they could actually put up some tables and chairs up here, and they could eat. This was kind of a second floor, because down there, of course, is the dining room for second class. Moving back here, we have, well, more cabins, so it's not that interesting. We have a bathroom here on either side. And we have a set of stairs leading down here, the secondary staircase for second class. And we can go back forward. And we go down here, we get to the dining room. Back there we haven't built anything, but if we go in here, we have the dining room again. And it's, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's very interesting because it's kind of a smaller version of the first class dining room, which I haven't built yet, so I will get back to you on that. This is where the kitchen and the galley is supposed to be later when I get to it. And over there is the dining room. So yeah, this is pretty much it, what I've built in terms of rooms so far. What I've spent my time on during this entire day, actually, and some days before, is I've laid out all the decks like this, detailed them out so I know where to put the rooms. I made them different colors so it's easier to see where each deck is, because if they were only just diamond blocks, which they were before, it would be kind of hard to see exactly. So yeah, that's what I did. And yeah, I can actually show you a bit. This is where third class was supposed to be, or at least here. And I haven't gotten around to building anything of that yet. We have the dining room that's supposed to be here on this deck. And the deck above here, we have the smoking room and the ladies' room, or the other way around, I can't remember. But that is pretty much it with the Lusitania, with this update video here. So I am streaming a couple of times a week, I try to, and I'm building the Lusitania on the streams, and I try to get everything I built on those streams. Otherwise I'll just show them to you in the stream. So yeah, hope you guys can tune in to some streams. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.